Good trading day, guys. So today I'm talking about things that you must avoid when you are creating your auto trading robot. Okay, this will be a short video. In fact, let me just get straight to the point, but you need to watch this video until to the end so that you prepare yourself to be a good robot creator or a good robot coder. Remember, you don't need to have a pure maths, you don't need to be an engineer or a programmer. You just have to know what you want to do. Okay, you just want to know what your robot must do. First thing that you must avoid trying to get everything right. You see, this is the programming environment. Okay, this is where you're going to place your codes. So the best thing that you must avoid, don't try to write many codes to fill this thing. Okay, you don't want to do that, because at the end of the day you will be facing errors which you will not be able to deal with. So don't try to be those TV programmers and whatever. And another thing that I want to tell you, never ever try to learn everything. Okay, it's good that you are in this channel. I'm going straight to the point on everything. I don't go hitting the bushes. So let's say you want to learn how you know what your robot wants. That's the first thing. Okay, you know what kind of robots do you want to create. Not me, you know. So you have the list of all those things. Go after all those things. I'll show you. They even have a help here on the programming environment, MQL. There's this thing called help reference, and the reason why you have this reference is because no one will know anything. Okay, you will only know what you want to know. You can see all these functions, and then if you open them, a lot of them are confusing, and that's another thing. Don't try to codes like them. You can find the same way of doing this on the internet, on Google, whatever, with just 2 lines, not this many lines like this. Okay, so don't try to follow everything here. Though they have a help, it's too difficult as I've seen it. That's why you see people like myself creating videos for you guys to know how to create trading robot easy, because even though you have this reference, it's still hard to read this reference, because I can tell you there are a lot of programming jargons here, but with people like me you get to get the real information. You can go around my channel, you'll see that I've uploaded a lot of videos doing real practicals of coding. Okay, and another thing, don't, like, you found this function here, don't try to mess up with this function. Okay, every time when you write something, for example, I'll show you. Every time when you type something like this is a variable. Okay, so every time when you do something like this, you must always, every time when you type, you must press compile. You can see I have error, and then don't panic. Okay, when you see error, double click the error, it will show you. Of course, you can, I know the error is on this line, but according to this thing, it says my error is on line 13. Okay, this is how programming works, but I know that my error is on line 12. I'm not saying that every time when you see the problem on line 12 it means what or no. I'm just telling you that you can see I just type on line 12 and then compile, everything is okay. So imagine if I wrote a lot of things here. Just imagine I typed a lot of things on this thing, and then I find errors, lot of errors. How will I fix them at once? That's why you type one line, compile to check if it's online, if your line is okay. Okay, Those things that you see on the movies of programmers typing millions of lines, those things doesn't work. Okay, maybe somewhere, but here you won't do that. It's impossible. Okay, you type one thing, check if it works. If it doesn't, do a research, come back, type another thing, try. Okay, don't try to be a genius with these things. Don't try to be on TV or something like that. Okay, I'm not discouraging you, I'm just saying. Okay, take your time, don't feel stupid, don't be afraid to do your researches. I also still make mistakes even today. As you can see, I still have my mistakes, and I'm not ashamed of them, as long as at the end of the day I will achieve what I want. Write one code at a time. Okay, organize yourself. Today I want to write the risk management. Then you go to my channel, you look at the videos about stop loss, take profit, and then you come to your robot, you open my videos, and then you check those codes, you put them as they are there here. And then let's say I have programmed a code which says stop loss is 10 pips. If you want 50, you can just change that number while using my function or using my codes. And another thing, don't try to be so smart with these things are very confusing at sometimes. Okay, so the best thing that you can do for yourself now, you just do a little research, come here, check if it works. For example, now you can see I'm programming a variable, it's working. Open go to your, let me actually give you your task. Come here, open your MT5, any MT5, it works. Press IDE, type this int open one, and then see if it works. If it's working, that's fine. And then you check all my videos, you do those things, learn how to do things. Okay, just don't try to learn everything, only learn things, important things that you are going to use. That's why most of my videos are about the things that you are going to use. A lot of my videos, I'm sure that everything that I put out, everyone will need to know those things before they can create auto trading robots. So it's good for you to go out there, watch my videos, make sure that you are fine. Okay, and then another thing, don't feel like using free codes on Google it's cheating. No, it's not cheating. You're just being smart. I mean, you have tools, use them. Don't struggle trying to come up with a new algorithm while that algorithm is already out there. You spend weeks and weeks trying to solve something, and then the next week when you open Google, you realize that you just wasted your time, because whatever that you tried to make is not unique, it's already out there. You should have just copied and pasted in your charts. Of course, let's be careful about the issue of copyrights and all those things, but what I'm saying is that it will be useless to try to figure out why 1 + 1 is equals to 2, while you can just take your calculator and get the answer and move on. Okay, and then another thing is that when you create robot, I know there are a lot of source codes on the internet. Okay, don't copy those source codes at once. You can copy them at once, but make sure that you go through them piece by piece so that you will be able to understand them. Because if I can give you codes and then just say change stop loss, change take profit, at the end of the day you won't know what you have done. And then you are watching this video now because you want to learn how to make your own auto trading robot, so that even if the market can change millions years to come, you have the ability to make your own auto trading robot, or you'll be making for clients to make money, or you will just be making for free, giving people for free, or coding strategies for people, or you'll be doing a research in the forex market. Because I'll assure you that knowing how to code auto trading robot helps you a lot when it comes to forex trading research. Auto trading robot can give you a lot of information depending on how you want to gather that information. You can also save that information in the file or anything so that you can use it against the market in the future. Okay, so avoid to peddle with things that you don't know, like this one. Don't touch them. The functions, you can delete some, but on tick you must know. On tick is the most important thing. And then never lie to yourself. Always go to the back test to check your strategy, if your strategy is working. Strategy tester to check if your auto trading robot is working. And then you must also come to this journal. This thing will be telling you information about what happens if you don't see robot working. A lot of the time you'll get the warnings, even though those warnings maybe won't give you the direct answer. Okay, but you will have that idea, because now as you see those warnings, you'll watch my YouTube videos, and then you will find that I have a video which solves the same warning that you've seen. It's important that you come to the journal to check what's happening with your robot. As you can see, it's written authorized, connected. It's so important, because if your robot fails to take some trades, this journal will tell you robots fail to open this trade because of 1, 2, 3. And then that's where I come in with my videos. You can also ask me in the comments below to say, I see this, what's the meaning of this? Your journal is your friend if you're making your auto trading robot. Avoid just taking a bunch of codes without understanding what they're doing. Avoid those kind of things of involving lots of code before you compile them. Always compile any piece of code that you want. And in the most cases, learn to separate things. If you want to see if this code works, open another file, put this code on test. If it works, then you can copy it and put it on your robot. You know what your robot wants. So it's important that you divide these tasks and then find a way to put them together. Thank you. Give me a subscribe, give me a like. More videos are coming as always.